Morning, everyone. We're here with Chief Bucherati. We're having a little trouble here with our computer in the office to go live, but I'm here with the Chief to answer any questions that residents may have and for the Chief to give us an update on what's going on at the police department. Hey, Chief.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. So we wanted to start off by giving you an update on the cybersecurity case. As of right now, as of today, the case is closed. We've kind of hit a dead end with leads in regards to that. So we are still, out the $193,000. We traced the money to a bank in California. We did some search warrants out in California. That bank no longer exists. The money seems to have been tied to an account that Samuel Bankman-Fried owns. As you may know, his principal was listed out of Hong Kong. He was arrested recently in the Bahamas for a long string of fraud connected to FTX trading. It's a cryptocurrency scheme. So we believe that's where the money may be. As I said, we've hit some dead ends with that. It's important to note, though, that we did make an arrest in this. That case is still being prosecuted by the GA in Milford, and that person's still standing trial for larceny. It's important to note also that there was no criminal wrongdoing by anybody in the town. This was a phishing scheme. As part of our investigation, we do eliminate everybody, who had access to the money and make sure that nothing illegal was going on there. So that, we quickly eliminated any criminal wrongdoing by anybody here in town. So that's important to note. As far as what else did you want to talk about?
Well, there's a lot of questions. We know we got $182,000 back of
We
that
recovered
money.
$182,000. That was found by our detectives and the Bank of America, where some of the fraudulent funds had went. So we're in the process of getting that money back.
All right. What about the remainder of the money? When you guys went down to where the person lived, were we able to recover any of the money from there? And what happens? Is that normal to even find somebody that does a phishing scam?
No.
Have other communities or municipalities gone through this?
Many other municipalities have gone through this. It is really not normal to find somebody who's actually directly tied to it. Like I said, this is a phishing scam that it's easily fallen for. It's very common, and it is really not normal to make an arrest in these things. And we were lucky. We caught a break with this, that we were able to actually get some bank accounts and run with it. And our detective bureau did a great job with their investigation in order to track this suspect down. We spent a lot of time down in Maryland getting videos, photos from banks, and we were able to develop a suspect that way. We had to talk to our local state's attorney, because normally with an amount like this, it was we believe the suspect took $55,000. We had to arrange for extradition, and it's a pretty lengthy process to get him back into Connecticut, which we did. So
We got him back. He went to the court system.
he's awaiting trial.
Okay, great. So, in the long end of it, we were able to get the money, which some municipalities never have the opportunity to get.
Yes.
We got $182,000 of it back. The bank accounts that were tied to this are now closed.
The bank doesn't exist anymore, and with Sam Bankman-Fried, he's accused of running a large cryptocurrency scheme, and this money is probably tied up in some sort of cryptocurrency. We really don't have a way to trace these sort of things, so especially being international, and like I said, he was arrested for a major fraud, so that's where we stand with that.
Okay. And then a lot of things we're seeing and questions we're being asked is also speeding on North Street.
So with the recent repaving of North Street, we've got a lot of complaints about speeding. As of today, we've deployed a speed trailer there to alert motorists of their speed, and we have been running radar since it's been done. We are out there right now running radar. So,
okay. Thank you.
I just want to address, we get a lot of complaints about speed, a lot of complaints complaints about certain traffic, please let us know. When, I don't ignore any complaints that come in about speed of traffic. Whether we can do something, whether we can't do something, I will always send somebody to address it, take a look. Since the beginning of the year, we keep track of where we do enforcement, and we call them traffic control tickets. We have 648 traffic control tickets, and that's for officers that have taken either self-initiated enforcement or in response to somebody complaining about something. We try to address it. We can't catch everybody, but we stopped over 1,268 cars this year.
That's a lot. Another complaint has been parking on sidewalks.
So what I can say to that is, please, if you see something, if you see a vehicle parked illegally, if you see something, this goes to any crime that goes on. Mm-hmm. If you see something, don't post about it on Facebook. Call the police department. We don't actively monitor our Facebook page 24/7. We don't monitor the community pages all the time. We don't monitor. It's something we're not doing. We do answer 911 call or our routine line 24 hours a day. So I encourage you to call, report it, and we will get somebody out there as soon as we can to address it.
Great. Thank you. I hope that, I do monitor.
I know you monitor.
I monitor, right? 24/7, I feel like I'm monitoring. But I understand you know, residents should be calling you if they see something, say something.
Please.
What can you tell us about, contracting fraud, the youth academy? I have a bunch of things on my list.
So we have, we're getting ready to do our youth academy. Officer Corey, as you all know, he does a great job with the kids. We're going to have 2 classes this year. We have a lot of kids signed up. They're all full. And other thing,
let's see, youth academy contracting fraud.
Contracting. So yeah. I've been speaking with our building department and having people experience difficulty with contractors and not fighting, by the law when they're bring it to contracts to people. That's something that we can look into. We can't force. I encourage you, if you fall victim to a scam or something, notify the building department, notify the police department. We'll make every effort to help you.
Okay. Crime, drugs, and Facebook page. The other ones. So,
warmer weather comes, we do see an uptick in crime. A lot of what we're seeing are juveniles that are involved in crime. There's cars, and the law is to chase juveniles in cars. It's unfortunate. That's just the way it is. I recommend to everybody, please keep your car locked at night. A lot of these crimes of opportunity, they find cars open, they find fobs in the cars, and they drive over them. Do not confront some of these. If somebody is attempting to bring your car, we've had instances around the state of people being owned and people running into serious problems when they come with these kids. So please just call us, give us a description as you can. If your car stolen, the way it went, we're going to track it down.
Okay. And the other one was drugs.
So we've been seeing an uptick in fatal overdoses here, unfortunately. Fentanyl is a problem, continues to be a problem. We do receive complaints. We have detectives that investigate those complaints. We ask people for drugs quite often. It's unfortunate, but it is an epidemic nation. We're not immune here. So if you have tips, please let us know, and we will investigate.
And then I just wanted to say thank you, the Seymour Department as well as the Seymour Department on the we had on Memorial Day. I don't know if you can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, as we all know, passerby located a body in the river Memorial Day. We were able to identify the person. This is still under investigation to determine the cause of death. So there's really little I can comment. We put out identity. Once the cause of death, close the case out, like more information to the public.
Do you have any goals for start our budget year? last Saturday.
Yeah.
It's a budget year. We all know.
Tight budget year. Our overtime was cut. So, make do with what we have, our guys are resourceful. We do good equipment. We were able to take some old equipment, trade it in, get more equipment with it, no cost. We're able to use it at forfeiture money. We're always looking for ways to save money, to do more with less.
Okay. Have anything that you like to say to the audience? I know I'm trying to read some of the things. I have to get on the other phone because of computer issues.
I would just reiterate to residents that we hear you. When you call and complain about things, we take complaints seriously, and we will make every effort to investigate whatever it is that you're reporting and try to address speeding. Sources are limited like everybody else, and try to prioritize and get people can as fast as anybody else. And we try to prioritize people where we can.
See your we have a couple of comments. Saying your service. Lisa Shams, thank you. Vinny Carver, thank you for taking time to do this. Madam First Woman, you're quite welcome. This guy says, thank you, everyone. I'm trying to do a quarterly meeting with the chief, do a quarterly with everybody, to let the residents know, what is working out, what the department is working on, as well as, the projects we have going together for our community. Thank you all for supporting us. If you see something, say something. That is the biggest thing. Going on Facebook, I see it, I get the notification on my phone, but the chief, I get the notifications. He'll get the notifications from me when I'm but they do monitor their Facebook, so we know there's a lot of Facebook pages out there. We know a lot of see something, can't fix it if we don't know it. So please call my office, call the chief office, and we'll get on it way. Chief, for us. Thank you, everyone. Good day.